Chapter 6: Human Resource Management: Building a High-Performing Workforce. Part 5: Strategic Human Resource Management: Future Trends, Practical Applications, Benefits, Challenges, and Best Practices. Strategic Human Resource Management: Leading People for Sustainable Organizational Success. Human resource management has evolved from an administrative support function into a strategic partner that plays a central role in achieving organizational success. Modern organizations recognize that their employees are not merely resources, but valuable assets whose knowledge, innovation, adaptability, and commitment determine long-term competitiveness. Strategic Human Resource Management, (HRM), aligns people management with the organization's mission, vision, and strategic objectives, ensuring that every HR decision contributes to sustainable growth and organizational excellence. Strategic Human Resource Management focuses on creating long-term value through effective workforce planning, talent development, leadership succession, employee engagement, organizational culture, and continuous improvement. Rather than reacting to staffing issues as they arise, HRM proactively anticipates future workforce needs and develops strategies that prepare organizations for emerging challenges and opportunities. HR professionals work closely with senior leadership to ensure that human capital strategies support business priorities and organizational transformation. One of the defining features of strategic human resource management is the development of a strong organizational culture. Organizational culture represents the shared values, beliefs, behaviors, and expectations that influence how employees interact and perform their work. A positive organizational culture promotes collaboration, trust, innovation, accountability, ethical behavior, and employee well-being. Human resource professionals contribute to shaping this culture through recruitment practices, leadership development, performance management, recognition programs, and employee engagement initiatives. Diversity, equity, and inclusion have become essential components of modern HR strategy. Organizations increasingly recognize that diverse teams bring broader perspectives, improved creativity, stronger problem-solving capabilities, and greater innovation. Inclusive workplaces encourage respect, fairness, equal opportunities, and psychological safety, enabling employees from different backgrounds to contribute fully to organizational success. HR leaders play a crucial role in eliminating bias, promoting inclusive leadership, and ensuring compliance with employment legislation while fostering a culture of belonging. Technology continues to transform human resource management at an unprecedented pace. Artificial intelligence, machine learning, predictive analytics, cloud-based human resource information systems, digital recruitment platforms, virtual onboarding, employee self-service systems, and workforce analytics have significantly enhanced HR efficiency and decision-making. Artificial intelligence can assist with candidate screening, workforce forecasting, performance analytics, personalized learning recommendations, and administrative automation. However, ethical oversight remains essential to ensure transparency, fairness, accountability, and protection against algorithmic bias. Remote and hybrid working models have permanently changed the modern workplace. Human resource management now supports flexible working arrangements while maintaining employee engagement, collaboration, productivity, and organizational culture. Digital communication platforms, virtual learning environments, online well-being initiatives, and remote performance management systems have become integral components of contemporary HR practice. Successful organizations recognize that flexibility, trust, and effective communication are essential for managing distributed workforces. Employee well-being has become a strategic priority rather than simply an employee benefit. Organizations increasingly understand that physical health, mental well-being, emotional resilience, and work-life balance directly influence organizational performance. Human resource professionals design well-being programs that support stress management, mental health awareness, employee assistance services, flexible working arrangements, healthy workplaces, and supportive leadership practices. Organizations that prioritize employee well-being generally experience higher engagement, lower absenteeism, improved retention, and stronger organizational performance. Strategic human resource management also plays a critical role during organizational change. Mergers, acquisitions, restructuring, digital transformation, technological innovation, and economic uncertainty require effective change management. HR professionals facilitate communication, support employees through transitions, identify training needs, manage resistance to change, and strengthen organizational resilience. Successful change management depends on transparent leadership, employee involvement, continuous communication, and trust. The practical applications of strategic human resource management can be observed across every sector. Healthcare organizations rely on HR to ensure adequate workforce planning, continuous professional development, regulatory compliance, and patient-centered service delivery. Educational institutions depend upon HR to recruit talented educators, support professional learning, and foster positive organizational cultures. Manufacturing companies focus on workforce safety, technical training, and operational efficiency, while technology companies emphasize innovation, digital skills, agile working, and talent retention. Regardless of industry, strategic HR practices contribute directly to organizational effectiveness and service quality. Strategic human resource management provides numerous benefits. Organizations with effective HR strategies attract highly qualified employees, improve workforce productivity, strengthen employee engagement, reduce staff turnover, enhance organizational reputation, support innovation, improve customer satisfaction, and achieve stronger financial performance. Employees benefit through fair employment practices, career development opportunities, supportive leadership, continuous learning, recognition, well-being initiatives, and inclusive workplaces that encourage professional growth. Despite these advantages, human resource management also faces significant challenges. Global talent shortages, rapid technological advancement, cybersecurity concerns, demographic changes, workforce diversity, legal compliance, employee burnout, economic uncertainty, and evolving employee expectations require HR professionals to continuously adapt their strategies. The increasing use of artificial intelligence also raises important ethical questions regarding privacy, transparency, accountability, and fairness in decision making. To address these challenges, organizations should adopt evidence-based HR practices supported by continuous evaluation and improvement. Workforce planning should be aligned with long-term organizational strategy. Recruitment processes should be transparent, objective, and inclusive. Employee development should promote lifelong learning and leadership capability. Performance management should encourage continuous feedback rather than relying solely on annual appraisals. Organizational leaders should promote open communication, ethical decision-making, employee recognition, diversity, well-being, and psychological safety. Technology should be implemented responsibly while maintaining the human relationships that remain central to organizational success. Looking towards the future, human resource management will continue to evolve alongside advances in artificial intelligence, automation, robotics, digital collaboration, and global workforce mobility. HR professionals will increasingly require strategic thinking, data literacy, technological competence, emotional intelligence, ethical leadership, and strong communication skills. The future HR function will focus not only on managing employees, but also on creating adaptable, resilient, innovative, and purpose-driven organizations capable of thriving in an increasingly complex world. In conclusion, strategic human resource management represents one of the most influential disciplines within modern organizations. By aligning people's strategies with organizational objectives, investing in employee development, embracing responsible innovation, promoting diversity and well-being, and supporting ethical leadership, HR creates sustainable value for employees, organizations, and society. Organizations that recognize people as their greatest competitive advantage will be best positioned to achieve long-term success in the dynamic global business environment. Key takeaways: human resource management has evolved into a strategic organizational function that directly influences long-term success. Effective HR aligns workforce planning and people management with organizational goals. Recruitment, talent development, employee engagement, performance management, and well-being are fundamental pillars of successful HR practice. Technology and artificial intelligence are transforming HR, but ethical leadership and human judgment remain essential. Organizations that invest in their people create stronger cultures, improve performance, enhance innovation, and build sustainable competitive advantage. Conclusion: human resource management is far more than hiring employees or managing administrative tasks. It is the discipline that shapes organizational culture, develops future leaders, supports innovation, and ensures that people remain at the center of every successful organization. As workplaces continue to evolve, strategic HR will become even more critical in helping organizations respond to technological change, workforce diversity, global competition, and new ways of working. Ultimately, organizations succeed because of their people. By investing in employees, fostering continuous learning, embracing ethical leadership, and creating inclusive, supportive workplaces, human resource management enables both individuals and organizations to achieve excellence. The future belongs to organizations that understand a simple but powerful truth. When people thrive, organizations thrive. References notice, and for further reading, kindly note that all references cited in this blog have been carefully selected from reputable academic sources and are provided in Harvard referencing style. As this lesson has been recorded for educational purposes, viewers and readers are encouraged to consult the original publications. You can find all the references at the end of this blog article. 2026 Mary Lourdes Benici MBA. All rights reserved.